Okay, yeah. So what Eclipse will do, so Eclipse will generate this default HTML code. So we can use this one. Okay, so first what I want to do, I want to create a student registration form like first name, last name, email, phone number, and gender, skills,
Okay.
and address. So these are the basic fields everywhere you will see, right? Like a basic text field, text area, and radio button, check boxes. These are the fields, right? And phone number. And so by using this form, so we can able to validate all kind of reusable fields in general form in anywhere. Okay, so what
Okay.
I will do first, I will create first name, last name, and email. These are the labels and text fields. Okay, so first
Okay.
name, and first name is a label, and corresponding input type equal to text. So we need to give some name I had given f name, first name.
Okay.
Okay, that's all. And ending tag. So okay, input type equal to text, name equal to f name, and so this is one tag, first name. So for the first name is fine. So I don't want to give the first name. Entire name they can enter here. I don't want to give first name, last name, middle name. So I mean all first name, last name, middle names are like a text fields only, normal text field. There is no difference basically. So first name. After that, what I want to do, I want to give one more break.
Yeah.
Okay. After first name, I want to read email. So why? Because we need to do some validation for email address.
Okay.
So it's a different, so that's what I'm considering this kind of fields. So email, and this is also kind of text field, and name is email. So next, it should come in next line, so I'm giving break. Okay, after that, what I want to read, I want to read phone number. So why I'm taking phone number, phone number means whenever we are entering phone number, you have to enter only numbers 0 to 9. So we should not allow to enter them like a alpha chars, like alpha or special chars. So that's what I'm considering this field, phone number, phone. After that, let me give the label as phone, phone. After that, what I want to do, I want to take the gender of the student.
Mm.
So these three are text fields. You see there, type equal
Yeah.
to text. So now I'm going to type as a gender, and gender we'll see radio buttons, right? Like male or female. So you can able to select only one. So the type is, to see the radio button icon, the type is radio.
Okay.
I think we didn't discuss this one yesterday. This is the new one, radio.
Mm.
And name is gender. So before radio button, we need to display something called male.
Mm.
So male, after that, it should display radio button. After that, we need to display
Female. Female.
female, and again radio button.
Radio button. Okay.
So if they select male radio button, the value is, we have to give value. This is for backend side, we are hard coding. Value is m.
Mm.
Okay, just copy the same thing. And for female also, we will give same as it is. The difference is value is different. So value I'll give fm. So let me run it and we will see the output. Just run it. Finish it. Okay, let me copy. So what is the page name? What we had given? We had given registration.html. So we need to open this HTML page. So registration.html. Go to our Firefox. Press enter.
Mm.
Now we can able to see, right? First name, email, phone number, and gender.
Mm.
So gender means they can able to select only one. They can, I mean, we should not allow them to select. So if you mention input type equal to radio button, they can able to select only one.
Mm.
Okay, this is fine. And after that, I mean, we used to see this checkbox.
Mm.
So checkbox. So this one you understood, right? This
Yeah,
one
yeah.
radio. So input type equal to radio, name equal to gender, and value is equal to M. M means male they selected. So based on their selection, what radio button they selected, corresponding value will be assigned. Value is M or value is FM. Okay. Now go back to skills. Skills. So for skills, right, what we used to see, we used to see the checkboxes.
Mm.
If you see any registration form, right, you will see C,
Yeah, yeah.
C++. So you have to select corresponding your skills, whatever skills you have. So you need to select that one. Let me give one skill as C. So
Mm.
we need to display the checkbox. So to display the checkbox, we need to use, just copy this one, paste here. So input type equal to here, instead of text, we need to display checkbox. So this is the difference.
Okay.
And name equal to skill and value equal to C. If they select this checkbox corresponding to near to C, we have to assign value as C. Okay,
See.
this is one. And let's suppose after that I want to display C++ and corresponding checkbox and value will be C++. After that I want to add one more skill called Java. The label is Java and corresponding value is Java. So far it's fine, right? So let me refresh and we will see the output, how it look like. This is so far it is fine, right?
Yeah.
So, and finally I want to read address. So address should display a big text area. So these are the possible fields. If you see any form, any
Yeah.
application, these are the normal fields. And next, what else you need? Address, right?
Mm.
Address. Okay. For address, right, generally we used to see the text area, not normal text field, text area. So there is a tag called text area. So for text area, we have to give name. Name equal to, I'm giving name as address. So okay, text area, if you see you, I mean our text area, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it is coming in same line. So I want to display in next line. Display into next line, give break and go back to this page. Now form is okay, look like it's good, right? See address is there and there is some other field we used to see drop down values. Drop down. So
Yeah.
that also I will add. So let me add some drop down value. So drop down value, what I will add? College. Some I will add some college
Mm.
or university. So university. So under university, I will display some default colleges. VTION option. So
Okay.
to display default, I mean sorry, drop down values, we need to use some other HTML tag called option.
Option.
So under option, we need to display possible options.
Before the name, actually, columnar is important.
1 second. Yeah, I'll tell you. Yeah, you are telling something. Yeah, tell me.
See, before name tag, name,
Uh-huh.
there is no colon. But after from the gender onwards, you added colon.
That is up to, that is only for user friendly. If you
Mm-hmm.
see this one, that is just to display here.
Okay, okay. That's
That
okay.
is just for user friendly. So I will add that one. So if I'll add colon, it will display here colon.
Yeah, yeah.
So finally, what I want to do, I want to display this one into tabular format.
Okay.
So that is very, I mean, for just for looking purpose, it's good, right? Now see here,
Yeah, yeah.
fields are starting from here, and this is starting from here. There is no alignment basically.
Yeah.
So finally what I want to do, I want to add these things into one table. So table means it's very clear, right? So rows and columns, it's clearly
Yeah.
been separated. So so I will add that one to table finally. So in that case, I mean, this is not required. So now we are at a drop down value. So to display the drop down value, so I want to display universities as a drop down. So for that purpose, I had to use tag called select.
Okay.
So under select, right, I need to provide what are the possible universities. So that we used to called as a option.
Okay.
And I want to display first university is XYZ.
Okay.
And second university is I want to display PQR. So basically I'm displaying two universities. First
Yeah.
university is XYZ and second university is PQR. So let's suppose user selected XYZ. So behind the screen we need to consider XYZ value is XYZ. So this is only for developer purpose. User will see this is the value user will see. So let's suppose, let me run it and so that you will get some idea. So this is coming the same line. So I want to move this to next line. So what I had to give, I had to give some break.
Break.
So here I will give break. So now, so now we can see user can able to see only XYZ PQR. So whatever you are giving under option, so here, so user will see this value. And now I'm telling this one value equal to XYZ, right? So what is the advantage of this value equal to XYZ? So let's suppose user selected XYZ. So we need to save into our database or wherever XYZ. So user selected, when student university is XYZ. So we need some indicator, right? So that's what I'm giving. University XYZ value is XYZ. So you can give anything. So this is only for developer purpose. So end user will not see this value.
Yeah.
So this is the one. This is clear, right? After that, what I want to do? After that, I want to display one button. Submit. Input type equal to submit. And for that button label, I want to display as a register. Then finally close it. And here I need to display one break, otherwise it will come in the same line. So this is the simple form. Okay, so far it's clear, right? I mean, we covered almost all normal fields. So I am telling, whenever you are trying to do any automation, you will see this kind of fields: radio box, so radio buttons, checkbox, text areas, text fields, phone number, email. So these are the things you used to see. If you want to see the view source, just right click and see the view source. Now you will see this kind of HTML code. Now you view source and UI, so you can able to map it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Understood.
okay, this is fine. So now what I want to do, okay, now on click of submit, we need to read the values and we need to display one successful message, the registration done successfully.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to display one successful message. So that is one thing. And right inside this is a body. So inside the body we are displaying all the fields.
Okay.
Okay, and generally what we are calling this one as a student registration form. So registration form, let's suppose inside the body there is two forms is there. If you see any registration, right, you will see two buttons, sorry, two submissions, primary and secondary kind of thing. So in case of, let's suppose this one, we are considering entire everything is a form, one student registration form. So for that purpose, just to indicate all these fields belongs to one form, so we had to use one tag called form. This is very important basically. Form is opening here and form is going to end here. So this is a form, right? Just I want to give name for this one as a registration.
Yeah.
So this is registration form. Just I created one form and I given name as a registration. Okay.
Mm.
So on click of submit, right, I want to
Mm.
display registration successfully message. So that is a different HTML, whatever you want to display. So we need to write success, success dot HTML. So after filling all those things, just click submit. Sorry. So we need to display some message guide, registration done successfully. So to display that message, so I created separate HTML. So when this HTML will be displayed, first we need to fill the form, then we need to click the submit. So before displaying this message, we need to validate the all the fields.
Okay.
So right now we have not done any validation. Just go back to this page. So there is nothing changed. Just submit here. So now there is no action. Okay. Okay, so far it's good, right? So now
Yeah.
on click of submit, right, I want to validate whether first name they entered or not, email they entered or not, phone number they entered or not, whether phone number is they are entering only numbers or something else. So so these are the things we need to validate it. So these things we are going to do by using JavaScript. So
Mm.
these things what are I selected purely HTML. So now I want to write what function, HTML function under script tag, sorry, JavaScript function. So this is a script, under script. So I'm going to write HTML content.
Okay.
Okay. So now I want to write one simple function, function function. Validate registration. Function name I can give anything, right? Validate register. Function starting and ending. So this is a simple function. Function and name I had given validate register starting and ending. Nothing. I mean I have not written anything inside that. Okay, so when we need to call this JavaScript function, whenever you are click of submit, right,
Yeah.
basically we need to call this one and we need to validate the corresponding all the fields. So that is our main theme, right? So
Yeah.
so now, right now just go back to our page. Now what I'm doing, just click. So we didn't see any change, right?
Yeah.
So for that purpose what I had to do, so we have written a JavaScript, but it's now, so inside that just I want to write one alert message just to see whether our JavaScript is calling or not. Okay, so I written alert message now. So this is a form, right? So whenever you are submitting this form, we need to call this JavaScript function. So, and we need to validate all phone number, email, everything, blah blah blah, whatever we had written. So that is our purpose. So there is another tag or option called, so instead of success page I want to call return, I want to call my function.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so whenever I'm going to click on submit button, I want to call this JavaScript, and inside this JavaScript I want to do all the validation, first name, last name, email. So that is my main theme. Just go back to this page, just refresh it, just submit it. Our JavaScript is calling now. So you can able see this alert, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now our JavaScript is calling and click of register. Okay, after that we need to display some success or failure, whatever message. So that one, there is some other tag called action. success success.html. So on click of submit, first what it will do, it will call this JavaScript function. After that, so it will display the success.html message. So whether we need to display this message or not based on our validation. If everything is fine, then only we need to display success.html, means successfully registered. Otherwise we have to display please enter email, please enter first name, that validation message. Okay, so right now what I'm doing, just I had given on click of submit button, I want to display this success.html page. So right now this page is not there, it's not developed, just I had given a name. Okay,
Yeah.
just refresh it, just try to submit it. So we got as usual this alert message. After that, see you got some message, some error message. Did you see that?
Yeah.
HTTP status 404 project 1 success.html. I think this message you used to see a lot of time, right, in
Yeah.
internet.
Yeah.
404.
Resource and not found.
Correct. So whenever you are getting 404 means it's not able to find some resource. In our case, it's not able to find success.html. Why? Because I had given a name, but that page is not there.
Okay.
So that is the main purpose of this is the HTTP status code. 404 means it's not able to find the some resource. So now what I will do, I will create this HTML page and I will display one simple message: registration done successfully. So that we will not see this message 404 message. So what I will do, I will create one HTML. This one you are clear, right? This form.
Yeah, I found clearly.
So
Yeah.
name, on submit I want to call a particular JavaScript, and action means on click of submit, after validation I want to display some successful message, mean based on this HTML. So right now this HTML is not there. I'm going to create in the same location.
Yeah.
Go to other HTML, success. So what I want to display, I want to display in bold format registration, registration done successfully. So this is the one I want to display in a bold format. Now go back to our server and just refresh it. Now click register. So as usual I got an alert message, just click it, then we
Yeah.
can able to see registration done successfully. But now this is wrong, right? Without entering anything you are displaying, I mean everything is done successfully, it's wrong basically. So we need to provide all kind of basic validation. So that one we will need to see. Okay, go back to our page and see here. So first one we need to read the first name. We need to read the name and we need to see whether they provided name or not. If they didn't provide it, we need to say, we need to pop up some message, please provide name. So
Yeah.
I don't want to display this message. I want to read first name. So we need to declare a variable. So to declare a variable in JavaScript, we are using a keyword called var. So after that variable name, f name. So this is the, just I declare a variable. Now I need to read the first name. So how we are reading first name? So I said this is the entire HTML is a document, right?
Yeah.
So first what you have to use document to dot, and inside the document which form we are reading, this is the form, right?
Yeah.
So what is the form name? Registration.
Yes. Okay.
Document dot form name dot, under this registration form which field you want to read?
F
First
name.
name. Write the name and corresponding value. That's all. So
Okay.
this is the way to read any element in the form. Document dot form name dot field name dot value. This is very important for you when you are trying to do automation. These things you should be aware.
And F name, the same name can be there on both sides, both
Yes,
places.
correct,
So that.
correct.
Okay.
Whether you are doing, whenever you are writing your code and developer code should be in sync.
In sync.
Otherwise, you are not able to read the field value, right?
Yeah,
If
yeah.
developer will change this field, then your code will not work.
I know. Yeah.
So that is, I think you know all those things. Just I'm telling you, okay. And this is the first name I read. So now after that, I want to read what is
Okay.
the next field? Email. Just copy paste, and document is same, registration form is same. I had to change the field name. This
Field
is the
names.
email. And you can give variable name anything, but just for understanding purpose, I'm giving same name. You can give here any name. So now I read two fields. First name I read and email I read. So now I want to read after that phone number. So what is the field name? Phone. So phone. And I want to store this phone number into phone variable. So I read now 3 variables. After that, let me print these values, whether I can able to see or not. After values colon, after that I want to display f name plus, just I will display everything in one line, plus name, email, plus phone. Okay, so far just I'm trying to display whether I mean that form is proper or not. Just go back to this page, just refresh it. First name I'm giving my name Manohar, and second name I'm giving Manohar at the rate of gmail.com, and phone number I'm giving 12345 6. Register. You can able to see these values, right? Manohar
Yeah.
Manohar at the rate of gmail.com 12345 6. So we can able to read the form.
Yeah.
After that it's submitting
Okay.
successful, but this is wrong, so we need to do that validation. Okay,
Okay.
okay, this is fine, right, so far. And you noticed one thing here. So whenever you are typing, right, so I can type 100 characters also,
Yeah.
but that is not the good way, right? So we need to
Yeah.
specify some maximum. First name should be maximum 50 characters. So how to provide that kind of validation? So go back to your input first name tag, right? So there is a field called max length.
Okay.
Just give 10. So you can give as per your wish. So first name should be max 10. So if user is trying to enter beyond 10 characters, it will not take. So
Okay.
so this one you understand, right? What is the purpose of max length? And go back. And now I'm typing Manohr. So now I'm not able to type more than
10 characters.
10 chars. So that is the main purpose of
Max.
max length. So the same max length I will apply for email also. For right now, email I can enter anything. There is no length specific. So I will enter max length for email also. Same 10. So okay, and phone number also I'm entering 10. For gender, right, user not able to enter anything, so they can able to select only 2 radio buttons. So in this case, there is no max length.
Yeah.
Same for checkbox also, user not able to type anything, so they can able to select only something. Okay, and you
Yeah.
did see here text area. So text area means it's a free text, so they can enter any number of characters. So here also we can able to provide some
Max length.
max length. Yes, max length equal to some 10. But there is a issue is there here. For text area, right, max length is not there,
Yeah.
so we need to validate separately. Okay, for time being, just remove the validation for address. So for first name, email, phone number, we had given max length equal to 10. Now go back to our form. So let me type something Manohar, so I'm not able to type, and email abc at the rate of gmail. After that I'm not able to type, let me type phone number. After that it's not taking any character. So this one I can able to select multi, but for address as of now I didn't provided any max characters. So we need to handle this text area separately.
Okay.
So I can able to select university anything, then I can able to submit it, then I can able to see my value, then successfully displayed.
Yeah.
Okay, so far it is good. Okay, now I don't want to display the select message, just comment it. So if you want to comment JavaScript code, we have to use 2/. So this is comment. So now this code will not work. Okay, first what I want to do, if they entered first name, if they didn't enter first name, then I want to display one message, please enter first name. Okay, so how to do that one? So now we are reading the first name and we are saving into this field, right?
Yeah.
So right now just take one if condition. So if just check the length of this field value dot length equal to 0. If first name length equal to 0, then what we have to display?
Enter. Enter.
Please enter first name.
Yeah.
So this message you can display whatever you want. Okay, then after that we have to return false. If you return false, right, form will not submit, means you will not see the success message, it will stop.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see that validation so that we'll get some idea. Go back. So now I did first name, I didn't enter anything, just click on register. So it's going back. There is some FNA. Did you see here any spelling mistake?
Length spelling. Length spelling.
Yeah, correct. LENGTH. Now it is correct, right?
Yeah.
LENGTH. Okay. So just refresh it. First name I didn't enter anything. Just click on this. See, it's displaying something. Please enter first name. Then it's not submitting. So if you enter first name, then only it will submit. So okay. Now click again. It's displaying. Please enter first name. After that, it's not doing any action. So after that, just I want to uh,
Please click
focus
on
this.
Please click on register again.
Sorry.
Register. Click on register button.
Oh, you want okay.
What is this? Prevent this data from certain creating.
So this is a browser specific basically.
Okay. Okay.
So our message is only this.
If you click on what happens, click on that.
That's all. It will not form will not submit.
No. Checkbox is there, no, below. That's what I mean.
Oh, this one you want me to click prevent this page.
Now you can press register.
So that that alert message will not come. So that is based on browser. It will change. Let's suppose if I will try to hit from IE, that checkbox will not come.
Oh.
So that we are not displaying anything. That is coming from Windows.
Okay.
So that is not specific to our application. Let's suppose let me hit from IE and we'll see some difference. So I'm trying to open our application from IE. So this is our page. And click on register. Did you see here?
Yeah, this is good. Yeah.
Basically, there is a browser specific.
Okay.
It's not related to our coding. This is our coding. Please enter first name. Click OK. Then it will not display anything. Okay. After that, just I want to do it's displaying proper. And click of register, displaying alert, and click of OK. Then that's all. So I want to focus that particular field.
Okay.
So that is very easy to use, right? They can type directly.
Yeah.
So how to do that one? Right now you will not see any focus. See, just it's displaying alert message and click of OK. That's all. We don't know cursor where it is. Cursor, I want to move cursor to like this.
Okay.
So how to do that one? So after display the message, after that, so there is a just go back to first name. Not here. Document dot registration dot fname dot There is a form called, I guess, focus function. So what is the purpose of this focus? First you will display alert message, and click of that alert message, focus will focus to first name field, cursor. Let's
Okay.
go back to our page. Now click on registration. Did you see their cursor?
Yeah.
Previously the cursor was not pointing. It's
Okay.
very easy to user. Now they can able to enter directly here.
Okay.
Now I can able to submit the form, but I'm not validating the other fields.
Okay.
Okay, now what I want to do, I want to validate the same thing for, what is the next field? Email.
In, into,
Email. So instead of first name, what I have to write here? Email. So please enter first name. Instead of first name, I have to write email. After that, and click off that one, I want to point cursor to email field. Just go back, refresh it. First, what I want to do, click off register, please enter first name. So cursor is pointing to first name. Then I enter first name something. Then again I'm trying to register. So what is telling? Please enter email.
email.
Now cursor is pointing to email.
Email.
Now I will enter email something. Okay, register, successfully registration done. So I'm not validating rest of the fields. So I want to validate now phone number. The logic is same.
Yeah.
Just copy paste, and I need to change email to
Phone.
phone. And instead of please enter email, I need to display
Phone.
phone number. And I want to do move focus to
Phone.
phone. So this you understood, right? What is the purpose of this line?
Yeah.
These three validation are clear, right? Like first name, email, phone. Go back to our IE page. Just click it. So first it's expecting. Please enter first name. So enter something. This it's entering. Please enter email. It's pointing to email. Enter some email. After that, it's asking please enter phone number. So now I entered some phone number. Then I'm submitting. Submission done successfully. Okay, but right now we are not doing email proper validation. Email means we should expect something abc at the rate of gmail.com at dot that kind of validation we are not doing. We will do that one separately. First, initially we are expecting something should be there in email field. After that, phone number. Under phone number text field, something should be there. It should not be blank. We now right now we are not doing any validation like phone number should be all only numeric from 0 to 10. That validation we are not doing. Slowly we will add that validation also.
Okay.
Okay, now first name, email, phone, and then what is the next field? Gender. Okay, first we have to read the gender. So how to read it? The same way, just copy this line, paste it. So instead of phone I have to write gender. So you can give the same name or different name here. It is up to you. So after that, what I had to do, so here I need to copy this logic and paste it. So here what I had to do, gender dot, please select
Correct. Gender.
gender. So then we here gender focus. So now go back to our page and let me refresh it, submit it, first name, email, phone number. It's submitted successfully. But here, did you see here? But we didn't selected any gender, but still it is going and submitting. So the validation is not proper. Did you see here anything mistake? gender document dot registration dot gender dot value.
I think value method maybe. Value.
Document dot registration form dot gender dot value. Value gender. Input type equal to checkbox. Name equal to gender. Gender value equal to
Oh,
MF.
value. Oh, FM you give. That is okay.
Input type
No,
equal
that
to
is okay.
radio. Gender.
That's okay.
N is some spelling mistake. Gender dot length. Okay, if gender length and document for time being, just comment it. Let me refresh it. Just submit it. Submitting successfully. Okay, maybe some browser problem. Now form is not submitting,
Hmm.
but alert message is not displaying.
Because commented, no? You
Uh,
comment.
it's enabled only. Gender dot length equal to 0. Alert select to refresh again.
No, it's not length 0, right?
We didn't
Because
selected anything,
you have assigned a value.
but I didn't selected any value, right?
Can you display length what it is coming? Then we'll understand.
Okay.
Maybe.
So this is for JavaScript debugging purpose. We are using these alerts.
Hmm. Oh, yeah, dot.
So here, right thing is gender dot length. Okay, I understood the problem. So first type something. It's not at all coming there. Phone. Just remove the gender and document dot registration dot. So now it's successfully submitted. Okay, now go to gender and first name, email, phone. Okay, now
So what
gender.
is this? Okay. This extra bracket is correct
Where?
at the end of the gender. Return false. That above you kept some.
This one?
No, no, the below square bracket. What is that bracket called?
This one, flower bracket.
That is to this one. Below that one.
Alert, right?
Yeah, that below
This
return
one.
false. Return false is there.
That is fine. That is no issue. Okay, we will see now. Here, colon, colon, colon was not there earlier. Now we will see what is some syntax mistakes. First name, email, phone number. Now register. Saying localhost value.
Yeah, it's coming to.
Length equal to 2. Value is blank. So now what we have to do? Value dot length. So value, what we got blank. Now what I'm trying to do, just I'm trying len. See, the mistake is Spelling length is spelling correct? Length.
Correct.
Okay, right here. Okay, fine. Now go back. Okay, submit it. Length equal to 0. Okay, fine. Now it is fine. Length equal to gender dot value dot. So now write this one here. Gender dot value dot length equal to 0. Then what I have to display? Alert, and now just refresh and it should work, I guess.
Yeah.
Refresh. First name, email, phone number, gender. So length equal to 0. Two values. Please select gender. I mean, maybe some cache problem. So now remove it. Okay. Now just refresh it again. Everything is correct only, but I don't know. There is some cache problem.
Okay.
So now I didn't select anything gender. So it's displaying please select gender. So now I'm not, doing any focus. So just enable this focus. Document dot registration dot gender dot focus, and let's see whether focus will work or not. Means it should point some radio button. So first what I will do, I will submit it. So please enter first name. Submit it. Please enter email. Submit it. Phone number. Submit it. Please select gender. So basically, so for radio button, the focus is different. So we need to comment. We will see it later. So
Okay.
basically, but it should not allow the form. So the focus is different. Why? Because this is not a text field, right?
Yeah.
So first submit it. First name is not entering. Enter. Enter email. Enter phone number. So it is telling please select gender. If you select gender, then only it will submit. So now I am selecting gender, male, register. So registration done successfully. So after that, what I want to do, what is next field? Skill, right? So just copy this code, paste here. So what is the field name? Skill. So under skill, right, we have multiple fields like C, C++, and Java. Totally there is 3 fields is there, right? So we need to check each field. They may select any one field. They may select C or C++
Yeah. Yeah.
or Java. So anyone we have to select. They can select Java last field. Maybe they can select C. Maybe they can select both. So minimum they have to select one field. So it's a kind of different validation. So how we need to do this kind of validation? So first we need to read the skill. So here, sorry, copy this line, and what is the name? Skill. Skill, skill, and give the same name. So this is up to you. You can give this variable name whatever you want. So after that, what we have to do? So I copy pasted this logic. So gender dot. So basically, when we are reading the skills, right? So this, see there, 3 inputs is there. Input type equal to checkbox, name equal to skill, value equal to C. Name equal to checkbox. So sorry, name equal to skill, value equal to different. So these 3 fields will be read as a array.
Yeah.
Array means, let me open notepad. So array means 0 and x, and after that first index, after that 2 index. So for 0 index, what is the value? C. For first index,
C++.
C++, sorry. And for second index, Java.
Java.
So they can select any value, any one
Okay.
value. We have to validate it. So for that purpose, I need to check all values. C plus skill of 0. There is a field called checked, checked. If checked equal to false, or so first one they have not selected. In that case, please select skill. Also, they have not selected second one. So this one is 1. After that, 1, 2, 2. So let's suppose 0 element not selected, a second element not selected, third element not selected. They didn't selected even one element also. In that case, we have to display please select skill. This is the alert message, and we should not return true. If we return true, then form will submit.
Okay.
So let's go back to this page and just refresh it, submit it. So we are getting first name.
Yeah.
Submit it, email. Submit it, phone number. Submit it, it's asking gender. I select gender. Then I'm submitting, please select skill.
Okay.
I have not selected any skill. Again I'm submitting, please select skill. So now I'm selecting Java. Submit it. Please select. What happened? Blah blah. Skill of check equal to true.
I think and should be there.
Correct. Correct. You are correct. And now we are checking if everything is not checked, then we are displaying. If at least one is checked, then it will become false. Then it will not execute. You are correct. Okay. So now just I will type directly. Okay, now register. So displaying please select skill. Again I'm submitting. Please select skill. Now I will select some Java. Form is submitted successfully. Clear, right? So for and the last field is address. So for address, right, there is no max length. So address is basically it's a user enter field, right? User they can able to enter successfully. I mean they can able to type something. So here right now, I mean there is no any what do you say
Limited.
limit. So but also the tag, right? So this tag don't have that max length field.
Yeah.
So this tag have only rows and columns. How many rows?
Okay.
So what is the purpose of this? You are displaying the text area, right? So how many rows you want to display, how many columns you want to display for the user? So let's suppose I want to display uh, 50 columns and 10 rows. So go back to your user and just refresh it. Did you see that? So only we can able to control the UI.
Yeah. Okay.
But if the data is if you're entering beyond this, you will get scroll bar. But you can able to enter more than this. So how to control this one? So for this purpose, right?
Yeah.
There is a tag called on key press.
Okay.
So this is one event. So whenever you are pressing an event, whenever you are pressing any key, right? So what it will do for every time, it is trying to calculate the number of chars. So how many character so far we entered. So if you want to maintain maximum 50 characters, if it is reached 50 characters, then we should not allow user to type it.
Okay.
So like that we can able to control the maximum length of this registration, I mean this text area. So that is a one function. We will write it later. Okay. And the next field is university. So right now without selecting university also we can able to submit the form. Let me see it. So now I didn't let's suppose here by default it's displaying some university. So I don't want to display a default university. I want to display select.
Okay.
So like that user need to select some university. Right now there is no that select option. So I want to provide select default option. So first go back to this one. So first one I want to display as option as a select. I don't want to display any university name. User should display select, and the corresponding value is for developer purpose select.
Okay.
Now go back to our page. Just did you see there? Now I mean we are not displaying any university name.
Yeah.
And click of this one, then only they will see university name. So now go back and submit it, and it will ask normal all validation. Something. So I didn't selected any university, but still I can able to submit the form. So how to validate the drop down value? So first we have to read the drop down value. So for this drop down, right, I have not given any name. So we need to give some name. So this one I will give university. So university. So whatever value you are selecting, so that will be saved into university. So the same way here also. So whatever value you are typing, so that will be saved into first name. So here also whatever value you are selecting, so that will be saved into university. So now what I had to do, I had to read the university value. So just copy the same line, registration university dot value. So now I can able to read the university value. So university value I am saving into this one. You understood, right? This university, how we are reading drop down value.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So now let's suppose user have not selected any university, valid university. In that case we need to display please select university. So we need to do validation.
Okay.
So if university equal to select, so if user not selected any university, then what is the default value?
No, sir. Select only.
Select only. So but that is not a valid value, right?
Yeah.
So in that case we should not allow user to submit. So if the user not select anything, the default value will become select.
Okay.
Means how? So this is the default value.
Okay.
So if the university value is select, then we have to display
Please select alert.
correct. So we need to display that alert message. Please select university, and try to focus that field. This is the field name. Document.registration.university.focus. So now just refresh it, and just fill the fields. So now I'm submitting. So it's telling please select university, and you see there, right, there is some focus came here.
Yeah.
You see some different color.
Border.
Yes, border. So that is because of the statement university dot focus. Okay, and now what I will do, I will select the university and I will try to submit the form. Now select some XYZ university and register. Now registration done successfully. So far it is good, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And but right now, and we need to provide some more validation, like for phone number. So sorry, for email we are expecting at least one at the rate of, after that at least one dot. So
Yeah.
these
And
validation we
com.
have not done. And for phone number, we can able to type anything now. Alphanumeric means I can type characters, numbers, but we should not allow user, right? So they have to type only numbers. So basically we have to do two more validations.
Yeah.
And for text area also, for address also, we need to do two more validations. So these are the some different events. Right now how many events we saw here? So this is one event on
It is
submit.
very
So
on
this is
submit.
Yes, whenever clicking the form, so this function we are calling. After that, what is happening? So we are returning false false. So if you return false means the form will not submit to this page.
Yeah. Successful. Dot
Correct.
accepted. Yeah.
If you are returning, by default it will return true. The last statement is true, whether you are writing or not writing. If it will reach till here, it means true. In between, if you are trying to return, then the form will not submit. So these are the some default events, and also we need to add tomorrow some other events like on key press. So this is some other event. So whenever we are trying to press any character, right, any character, so we need to read the character and we need to judge whether that character is a number or a character. Let's suppose when I'm in case of
Oh,
phone number field, yes, in case of phone number field, so first I entered 9, this is good, and second time I'm trying to type M. So immediately we need to display to the user, please enter only numbers, and we need to remove the M.
yeah.
So this is one separate event called on key press.
Okay, please.
Okay, and there is some other events is there. Let's suppose you what you did first, you did type,
Mm.
then you are moving out of this field on mouse over. Okay,
Mm.
so this is some different event. So like that, there is so many different events is there. So we'll see, I mean, these events one by one. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, and we will connect next Saturday, right?
Oh, next Saturday. Yeah.
Next Saturday we will connect, and we will add some other events like on key press, on blur. So whenever we are moving from this cursor to this cursor, if you
Yeah.
want to add one event like email is invalid, so whenever you're moving from this to, you can add one event and say email is invalid. But before that we need to validate like whether one at the rate of is there or not, one dot is there or not. So these kind of validations we need to add. After that we will see some ajax. So ajax is very important whenever you're trying to do, if they're without submitting the form, if they're connecting to some server and validating the form field. So that is Ajax framework. That we will see in next after classes. Okay.
Thanks, Manohar.
Yeah, fine. So I will upload this video. Okay.
Sure. This is good
Okay.
actually.
Yeah, fine. Yeah.